Hey everyone, Lensmanoz here. This is Future's Edge episode 35. How is everyone doing today? We are very slowly. It's night time again. It seems to be night time. It's map. I don't know. So you know what? Let's just sleep. I actually haven't slept through the night for a while. Been jumping around a bit. Got a bunch of stuff prepared. Hopefully we can do what I want to do this. I think the fridge is over there. Sheesh. Hopefully we can do what I want to get done today. So I've got a bunch of stuff in my inventory and I've got some junk that I really just don't need. That can go, that can go. Oh no, that's right, my system's full. Right. I do need to make a couple more storage drives. What do we got? Not that one. 4K maybe? So we need to make a few of these. I need a couple of these actually. I'm going to need... Okay, so I've got some Certus. I need to make a couple of engineering processes. So I've got 9. Let's just make... Let's just make this. Let's do it now because I need to. Running out of space. Gonna need calculation and I'm gonna need silicon. So let's do calculation. We'll put one of them in and I'm gonna need some silicon. Let's ditch. Oh, I can't actually throw anything in here, can I? Bone might go. Let's just grab 3. I'm gonna make 3 of these things because anything's possible, right? We need some redstone. Okay. Right. 3 of these. Let's take you out. Whatever. That in there and that in there and... Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't done this. Out. Need to make 3 of the silicons, don't I? So today's episode, I'm hoping to do a little bit of extra storage here. I need to get the cards for the upgrading for the basic ore processing automation that I set up in the last episode. And then I'm going to get back into advanced rocketry, like I said, just to tidy up a couple of things. And hopefully we can get a little bit extra done. So let's get these things. I don't have things I need for speed upgrades, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, I'm going to need to put... Oh, I've got 2 buckets. So, hey, look at that. Problem solved. Some of you guys are probably looking going, hey, Lens, 2 buckets. Stack them. Right, so I've got some energy conduits. I've got a couple of other bits and pieces to try and get done what I need to do. So 1K. Can't even put them in there. 1. I'm just going to make a 4K drive. 4K. It's only one of these. What's missing? Oh, I need some of that glass. Really don't have any quartz glass. Don't have any glass. Look at that. Okay. I have some glass in here. I might do. Black stained glass. Oh, there we go. Just need a piece. Thank you. Oh no, I need 4 pieces. Thank you. Sounds like a creeper just bit the dust. Alright, quartz glass, put that stuff away. 1 of them. And then we want this. Awesome. Okay, apparently I'm only just getting the thing now. That's cool. That should give us some more space to drop some junk in. Let's just purge our items now. So what I need first off is to put these presses away. Right, so let's get the cards that I wanted. So I needed 2 capacity cards because from stock you're exporting bus, export bus, can only output 1. When you add 1 capacity card, it allows you to do 5, I think it is, and 2 allows you 9 items. So we need 2 of these as a minimum. So that's 2 cards. And then we should have 1, 2. Cool. And then let's get the ores that we have. So I've actually been playing for a little bit, and I think I've pretty much all but processed most of the iron. So let's just get these other ores. Gold, yes. I'm not sure what to do with rutile or nickel or aluminium. I might just leave them for the moment, but I will go back to perhaps looking at putting them in. Change out the floor out here just for a bit of visual difference. And Landstryder said to do this, and yes, this does work. I could potentially move that one from underneath and put it up here and save some more cable, but yeah, I thought they had to be facing a particular way, but apparently not. They've just got to be next to the water. So I think I saved myself 1 cable maybe, but 1 is better than none. I mean, I could still optimize here, I think, because I've got 2 lots connected, and I probably don't need that cable there. So that one will be a saving. Take that cable out. Cool. Gotta put some wood back there. Right. So in here now, we're still only doing the iron ore out, and we're pretty much burnt through it. So you can see that was just a piece came through before. So let's add our capacity cards. And we can now get 9. So remember I said take 1 out, you can have 5. There you go. So 9 items. So let's put tin, copper, silver, gold, lead. And it's going to start putting these things out here, and we'll start processing. So copper and tin and silver, and we're going to get byproducts. What I should probably do is throw some flint in here. Not sure if I've got flint over in this area or not. Maybe. I mean, we could get better drops, that's all. I'm not ultra worried about it. We've got a bit of material, and if I don't get big double ups or anything, then I'm really not worried. Alright, so next thing on the agenda is, now this should be working nicely. Let's just quickly, before we go further, look in here. It's exporting stuff. Yeah, we're getting tin coming in. Excellent. So there's a little bit of gold, there's some cobble there. And it will catch up eventually. Cool. Alright. Part 1 tidied up. And you can see I put a few more compacting drawers in here. I put one in for clay and gold, I think, were the other 2 that I've done. Right. You might notice that the machine from the roof is missing. I've placed it over here and built a few more things. So this here now, I was working on this just before. So let me just hook some power up to this thingo. So I'm just gonna do this, and I know HV is probably not, it's probably a waste. It really is, but it's just what I had available, and if I didn't have to make any other things, I won't make any other things. Right. The idea here is this water will be shared for a bunch of machines, so I need to get pipes over to there, which I don't. I've only got 25 on me at the moment. I need to make some more. It also needs to go into this machine once we've built it. So these are the electrolyzer and the chemical reactor, these 2. So I made all the parts for it. I made all the parts up for the cutting machine and the precision assembler, and I've built them. And underneath here you can see I've got another one of these energy cells with HV wire relays connected up to these 2 devices. So this one's got its own power cell, and then these 2 are running off one underground, but all our power cells now, we have 4.5 million RF linked. There's one more under here for this machine. So these machines, the way I'm going to hook the power up is with these energy conduits. I'm just going to put them either side because these are both power inputs. So I just planned on putting the conduit on either side of this power cell and being done with it. So these 2 machines, require these other machines to make items for them. So I've got the rest of the bits and pieces I need. I am going to need to get that water over. So let's just grab, for the moment I'm going to grab a bucket of water. Hopefully that's enough to do one of the items I needed. So let's just, no, goodness me. Let's put a bucket in. And then I need to, shouldn't that be enough, or does it need more water? Oh no, it's probably not turned on. On. Right. I'm hoping that's, seems like I'm getting a little bit of lag. Hello. Okay, so it should be pulling that through. Don't know how much water it's using. Used 100 millibuckets. Right, and we should get a gold plate. Excellent. So I need 2 of these for one of those machines. Sorry about that. Right. Apologies for the muting of the microphone there. It was more than one cough. Figured you guys don't need to lose your eardrums. So the other thing we need for these items is these basic circuits. So to make basic circuits, you need basic circuit plate made in a precision assembler with silicon wafers. Silicon wafers require silicon boule. I need a crystallizer. That's one machine I have not made yet. So we need silicon and... okay. Alright, so we need to make a crystallizer as well. So let's just quickly look at this doobie here and go crystallizer and then say, right, we're going to need power input, quartz crucibles, input, copper core. That's not that bad. The lag, on the other hand, sheesh. Alright. That's not what I want. Okay, one of the cool things about this device is that once you've selected that pattern, and I don't know where these lag spikes come from, once you've selected that pattern, you can actually mouse over it like this, and you still get the items that you need. So let's switch this over to libvolts again. So I need an input hatch. I need an output hatch. 2 copper coils. Power input. Which will require these batteries. Excellent. 6 quartz crucibles. That's something I haven't made yet. So let's see what is required for them. 6 cauldrons, I guess. Whoops, that's 7. That's actually not that bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. And then we need the crystallizer itself. So crystallizer, which means I'm going to need to, and yes, I know I've already got some in my inventory, but I'm going to need to make more. So I need some more slabs. Do I have any wood? Yes, I've got some spruce. Should be cool. So if I do this, what do I need? I actually need some redstone torches. And there's a reason I got 5. I'm pretty sure I need a torch for one of the other machines. 2 of them. So we're just missing some machine structures. Out of iron plates. Awesome. 1 crystallizer. So as I said, I am going to need a couple of things. So let's go and put our crystallizer together and work out what it needs. So maybe I'll place that over here. So that how big it is? Just 6, cool. So let's put him here. Crystallizer at the front. Power input at the back. Couple of copper coils. That's an input, that's an output. And I'm guessing the quartz crucibles are on the top, cool. Break that torch. Cool, is that it? Awesome. So I need to get power into you as well. What have I got? I don't have a lot of conduits. Let's do some of this. Let's just... that power. Yep, cool. One there. One there. Cool. Power done. So you're powered. Excellent. So how do we do the crystallizer now? So the silicon boule. Silicon. This stuff. Is it just like a silicon ingot and a silicon nugget? Get it from nether ores. I'm not sure if it's ore dictionaried. Right. Give me a second. I'll make sure I can make this stuff and I'll be right back. Alrighty. Now, I found there's a couple of ways of getting silicon. One, if you look in here, one is to use the electric arc furnace, which I do plan on using. I have got all the ingredients we need to make one. The other is going to the nether and grabbing some nether redstone. You get a 90% chance to get 2 silicon ingots. So I have done that. I have grabbed some redstone. I did die there and then had to go back and retrieve all my stuff, which was all a bunch of fun. But we've got here the electric arc furnace and creative... oh no, sorry. So you need the electric arc furnace. You need 3 power input plugs. You need 3 blocks of gold, an input hatch, an output hatch, and then like 74 heat-proof bricks. Now I've got 779 or so. So heat-proof bricks are some bricks and some magma creams. Had some blaze and some slime balls, so we used a few of them. Got them. The arc furnace is some nether bricks, heat-proof brick, and then your user interface, etc., etc. So I've now used a couple of the things from the ones that I need. So I'm going to need to make a few more. But I'm going to process this redstone ore in here. And I'm hoping I get the silicon. Look at that, we've got some silicon straight away. That's excellent. So I'm going to use this. As I said, I'm still going to set this thing up, but it is very slow. I've lost my sand. Oh, it must be my backpack thing from when I picked this stuff up when I was dying. So I do have some silicon. We're going to turn a couple of them into nuggets. Let's head back. Something's shooting something. I don't know. Right, so in here, that's output. I need to put... okay, that's now like doing its thing. Not sure how much. Let's just put... oh, that'll do for now. Let's just making some items up. Oh, we've got 1 silicon boule. Excellent, it's making another one now. So, okay. So we need to make, geez, go back to what we were doing, electrolyzer, and so let's do the electrolyzer first. We need these basic circuits. The basic circuits require basic circuit plate. So precision assembler, silicon wafer in a cutting machine. So let's grab this silicon boule. We've got the cutting machine here, input hatch. In you go. Oh, I've got to turn him on. Click. That's pretty nifty, eh? animation is pretty cool. Let's grab these as well. I'm going to throw them through and let them just cook up. So that's cool. Look, now soaring through, and that should end up in our output eventually. There we go, 4 silicon wafers. So what else did I need? So next, in the precision assembler, I'm going to need the silicon wafer, redstone, and gold ingot. We'll just make 4 because reasons. So let's grab some gold. You know what? Let's just go in here. Is there no gold in there? Oh my gosh, I'm out of gold. Are you stuck down there, Robin the weaponsmith? Let's see if my gold... Can you get out of my way? I do have some gold ore here, so let's grab that. Some gold powder. Let's just go and run this. Take you out. Put you in. Let's take this stuff out. Plenty of redstone. Let's throw you away, and you can go away for now. Excellent. Grab this, and I needed some nether brick to make that item, so I just had a few bits in there. I need another lot, and then I'll walk away. Right, over here. Let's grab these, and so in input hatch, I guess 1, 1, 1. Team on. Now I'm not sure if it needs some sort of lubricant. It's a bit of a weird one. I don't know what the drop means. I don't know. Because there's no fluid input into this, so I can't. Okay. That's pretty nifty. Textures are quite nice. Wow. Nice for a coughing fit, just when I needed it. Right. Is that one? One basic circuit plate. All right, let's just put... How many do I need? I need 1. Literally just need 1. But I'm gonna put... and just let them go, because anything's possible. Might need more. Yeah, look at turning into little chips. That's pretty cool. Okay, basic circuits. Let's head back over to the AE system and dump off the junk that I've got, because I've got tons and tons of stuff here that I probably just don't need. All right, I'm going to throw that in. Okay, so we need the electrolyzer, so we need this. And let me see, I've got everything but those two. Okay, cool. So I need one of these. What am I missing? Iron plates. I think I threw some iron in over here just before. Off camera. Yep, iron plates. Had a feeling I was getting low. Okay, one of them please, and then another one of these, which I know I'm going to need some more dye for. Whoops. Okay. One electrolyzer. And the other one is... What's the other one there? The chemical reactor. Okay, where was that? Okay, so chemical reactor. Wow. I really don't know what it is that's like crawled up and started choking me, but something doesn't like me speaking today. Right, chemical reactor. Oh, missing, whoops, one more of these. Was there one in that? No, what did I, anyway. Cool, one chemical reactor. So now we have the chemical reactor, we have the electrolyzer. So I'm pretty sure the electrolyzer is the back one. It sounds really terrible because it's been probably half an hour since I placed this. All right, here's the electrolyzer. So the electrolyzer takes water and splits it into, let's see here, at advanced, splits it into hydrogen and oxygen, which is what water is made up of, obviously. And then we can pipe that into here. This chemical reactor goes there, I think. Right, cool. And then this turns it into rocket fuel. So let's put our energy conduits down like so. This should now have power. And we'll do the same here. One there. One there. Just, I don't know if I need both, but for looks, let's do it that way. Next thing, I'm not sure if I'm going to need to use the pipes from this. I don't know whether it'll pump into here. Doesn't look like it. That's cool. Let's see if we've got, actually I think they're in here. Fluid. I've got 40 of them. That might be enough. All right, so let's just go power input, power input. Where's the input? Fluid hatch. Pretty sure I can just pump into like here. So let's try running this underneath. What I'm hoping is I can come up under here. Seems legit. So if I can go underneath. Yeah, I'm going to get wet. Did I go too far? No, it should be here. Excellent. All right, if we go across here and then I'll get the dirt back out of my backpack. I think that's all right. Ah! Oh wow. That's not helpful at all. I don't know what's happened there. That's gone weird. Are you getting water? Or do you need to come up here? No. Pretty sure I put this on out. Oh, I know what I need. I need a redstone signal. Silly me. I want to try it without this. Let's get another lever. Keep forgetting I've got that. Lever. Really? Cool. I think I need to give this a redstone signal. Please tell me that you are getting water. No. That's not going to work. All right, give me a few seconds. I'll derp with this just a little bit and work out what I'm doing wrong. All right, guys, I'm such a derp. The input is in the back. I know I've just gone over time as well, but the input's in the back. We just need to run the cable to the back and the water will start filling up the input. I had to get the holo projector and place it down and go, oh, duh, these ones are outputs. So I'm getting oxygen, I'm getting hydrogen, both of which are being pumped into this machine. So to finish up, whoop, lagging, if I, pretty sure that these are the inputs and the output is, I don't know where. Input hatch. That's not what I wanted. I don't know. Fluid hatch. Chemical reactor. Anyway, so I need to place things into this. Let's just do what I did on the last one. I just want to get these running before we wrap up. Let's see. Let's change this to chemical reactor and then just plop it here. So fluid outputs are on the bottom. Fluid inputs are at the top. So we've got pipes need to go in here and they come out down here. So let's see if we can do it this way. I have a few more of these pipes. Actually, I'm going to use these conduits. Can I do this? And go extract always active. Ooh, something's going in. We've got hydrogen in there. And if I do the same here, extract always active, oxygen. We've got fuel. This should be making up, I'm not sure where it comes out. And I don't know whether I'm just like nailing our power either. That's something I haven't considered yet. But I think we've got our two machines here. So in between episodes, I'm going to set up this blast electric arc furnace thing. I'm going to need to find out where this rocket fuel. Hey. These are really nifty. I do like the models in these. You know, lots of little nice touches, little zapping lines here, and little bolts of electricity and things spinning. But this is now making us rocket fuel, and we'll be able to put tanks in there to get rocket fuel out. So we've got a fair few of the advanced rocketry machines going on here. As I said, I'll build that other one off camera. I might, it's a fairly large building, but we may be able to just fit it somewhere. I think it's fairly large. Yeah, you can see it's got a fairly big footprint, like a 5x5 here. So I'll need a nice area to put it. This is cool because you can break the shadow bricks. So I'll get a nice area to place it. It's not going here. It's probably going over the back of the wall, or I'll build it into the side of this or something. This is 5x5. I could pull out this wall here and build it into here. I think that might ruin the look. So I'll find somewhere nice to put it. Right, guys, end of this episode. We're getting close to having a jetpack. I don't even know if the jetpack's going to work for me, honestly. I'm just doing this because I've never played with advanced rocketry, and I figured a jetpack would be cool and possibly give us the flight that I'm looking for to fight the dragon. Whoa, that's interesting. Can I literally put a bucket of water on the ground? Oh, that's cool. Anyway, never knew I could do that. Alright, I'm going to wrap up here. Thank you all for watching. Comments in the section below. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye now.